Sneakers. I don't know. Earlier in the year, we reviewed the Lian Li A3 M-ATX, and one of the things I said in that video was I really like the case, and I think I want to build my own personal gaming PC in the A3 M-ATX. The day's finally arrived, ladies and gents. I'm going to be doing it and building myself a new gaming PC for the first time in about 2 years. Now, you may have seen me have PC build videos for my own gaming PC on the channel before, but it's always been the same hardware and I've been putting it through different cases. Today, I'm finally switching to Ryzen. We're using the 7800 X3D. So come along with me and join me on my journey of downsizing, but going a bit faster. Let's do a personal PC build thing. Over the last couple of weeks saying, hey, this video, this is out there, especially for AM5. It's the ROG Crosshair X670E Gene. It's an absolute beast of a board. It's designed for overclocking and just being absolutely mental. Probably a lot more than I need for this build, but as I mentioned, I'm not using this right now and I haven't really used it, so we might as well put it to good use in my personal gaming PC. How about that? The CPU I decided to go with is the Ryzen 7 7800 X3D. This is a bit of a no-brainer. This is still the fastest gaming CPU on the market right now, even though it's last gen. And after doing all of our Ryzen 9000 testing, it just solidified that this should be the processor that I use for the next couple of years for gaming. I game at 4K as well, so it's not really a big deal with the CPU that I'm choosing at this point in time, at least not yet. So yeah, this will be the one. It's perfect for all of my needs. I'm not doing anything like virtualization. I'm not doing anything on this PC other than building a glorified Call of Duty computer. If you don't know by now, I'm not really into the RGB thing. It was cool for a period of time, but you know, I've always had non-RGB personal rigs. So I've decided to go with this Team Group T-Create Expert. This is 6400 mega transfer memory, 32 gig kit. I bought this one a little while ago, basically because if you look closely, it doesn't have any RGB and it looks quite sleek. For storage, I'm using this 4 terabyte Team Group PCIe Gen 4 M.2 drive. I can't remember the model number of what it is, but this is straight out of my current gaming PC. And I'm just going to swap it in and then maybe do a fresh Windows install. I don't know yet, but yeah, this is the drive that I'm going to be using. It's good. 4 terabytes is more than enough for anyone's gaming PC. Maybe a little overkill considering I just play Call of Duty on this thing. I had a bunch of these Lian Li P28s laying around from a build that I pulled apart maybe a week or two ago. But I really like these fans. They don't have any RGB, they're very quiet, and the greatest thing about them is in classic Lian Li fashion, they've got a single cable coming off a fan or a fan frame. So it just makes it a lot easier for cable management, and there's no lighting. I don't want RGB, not my jam. I hope you figured that out by now. You can see how this is going already. You'll probably tell what it looks like from the thumbnail already, but you know, you're hanging out with me. Believe it or not, this is the GPU that I've been using in my personal gaming PC since I built my dad's Flight Sim PC. I'll put a link to that down below in the description, but this is the ROG Strix RTX 4090 Eva 2
Select your hero.
Depending on who you're asking. Basically, it's a Neon Genesis themed Ava 2 graphics card. It is absolutely huge, and the red looks so sick. Even though I'll never look at it, I know that it's there.
It's like wearing fancy undies underneath it. Nice.
Like the ones I'm wearing now.
One small step at a time.
something like this might actually work
Terrence
really,
speaks
really
so many
well
different
with
languages.
RPG and ATX
I have decided to learn them all.
of that. We'll find out, but I think it's going to be HU D15S. This is the Chromax
sharp.
version.
It's
and
harder to
it
keep you
is
alive
all
when you're
blacked out
distracted.
because that's what I'm getting.
Back now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ring out.
Round 1. Capture the objective.
No. The enemy is here.
Does this help? Go here.
The objective is
Maximum velocity.
warning. Enemy in sight.
Let's take off. Thank you. Light speed. I will help you. Let's increase our pace. I will fix that.
Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate your diligence. Eyes on the prize.
Hyper ring deployed. I am blasting.
Tangin ng Risan.
The way of the effective warrior.
Burning them down. Advancing upward.
Hyper ring out. Let me help. Maximum velocity.
Deployed. Nano boost administered.
I will fix that. Welcome to orbit. Addressing your injuries. Enemy here. Watch yourself. Oh. Thank you.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Junkrat.
That was very close.
Whoever holds your peace.
Are you alright?
Thank you.
Fall back.
Watch yes.
My
Be wary.
ultimate is charging.
What the?
Let's take off.
None of this Ladies and gentlemen,
Increase our pace. Does this help?
First round.
Oh, shit.
1.
A simple victory.
Score 1-0.
Welcome to El Buffet, the heart and soul of Oasis Fine Dining.
我が刀は研ぎ澄まされ、心にみじんの迷いなし。
Whoa.
anybody got a toothpick? Got one of them mantis arms stuck between the molars.
No. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
We must press our advantage and seize victory.
Warning. Warning. Engaging enemy.
I will help you. Let's take off.
The objective is now.
Projectiles
Skill preventing crime is considerable.
Come on, everybody. I will fix that. Got it, little ginger protects you.
Engaging the enemy.
They're on the objective. Push them out. I will pretend that did not happen.
Another day,
Have you
another
tasted
battlefield.
our world famous
Fall back.
I'm on the objective, and I'm on fire!
Heads up. Get into the field. Everyone feeling better? Careful, we're outnumbered.
Team kill.
It's not over till it's over. Get out of there.
Allow me to refill the
Restoring balance.
Healing you up. Stay alive for me.
Finishing them.
Pangalog.
Group up with me!
Positioning.
Tout temps ça pas fini. Il y a espoir.
refill the Asuma.
A little medicine goes a long way. Regenerate.
Alright.
Round 2. Loss.
What's up?
Gaining altitude. Score 1-1.
Breaking me down just builds me up.
Is that you, E54? I barely recognized you.
Stay close to me and I'll keep you safe.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
Ano mga kababayan ko tayo. Ay.
to the face. Shields under fire. Helping you recover. Mace to the face.
The objective is now.
And that's what I've learned. I'm right on the point. I got you. That was close. Patching you up.
Your aid is appreciated.
Stronger. Looking better already.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Bastion.
Here, take this.
Are you in distress?
Sending care your way. Mace to the face.
Any challenge. Fall back. Fall back.
Looking better already.
Fall back.
Bad guys.
Rally to me. I'm on fire. Come on, try me. Taking heavy fire. Patching you up. Bracing shield. That's not gonna stop me.
I'll find my own path.
I've got you.
Careful, we're outnumbered. もう大丈夫。
Enter here. Join me. Band together.
私がついてる。
Nano boost administered.
Breeze brings relief.
Team, I am taking the objective.
さすが。Let me balance you out.
They're on the objective. Move in.
Step back.
I've got you. Hey.
With I'm strong.
Let's
Barrier down. Get back.
Done playing around.
G.
Not so fast.
Going up.
My ultimate is almost ready.
Be purified. Let the Kitsune guide you.
Готовности.
I love team men.
Brother.
Team kill.
Let's get back.
Defeat.
Going for, and this is the air cooler that was out of my old gaming PC. I extracted it to go into the new one, and believe it or not, this huge thing fits quite comfortably in the A3 ATX. And no, I'm not using the Noctua offset brackets for AM5 because I lost my set for the D15. I don't know where I put them. I might change it out at a later date, but I think it's going to be just fine. Maybe run it a little bit warmer, but ultimately not going to be a big deal with the 7800 X3D as this CPU just doesn't run hot as it is. I thought I'd take this opportunity with building this PC to show you guys the speed in which I would build something. Obviously I'm going to skip over a couple things, but also to show you guys a couple handy little tricks. What you're seeing here is a pretty standard PC building procedure of socketing a CPU. For first-time builders, and even sometimes with experienced builders, this can be quite a daunting thing to do, but I'm here to let you know that, you know, if you're careful and you take your time, it's very easy to socket a CPU. Basically, I just drop it in, give it a little wiggle, and then I pull the cover down. And with most modern CPU sockets now, when you close the socket, that cover will pop off. So don't worry about pulling it off beforehand, it pops off on its own. Every PC build is different and the order can be different, but the order in which I'm showing this build here is the order I would recommend for this type of build. But as you're about to see in the video, not everything goes to plan. This is the time that I would get to installing M.2s. Get it done nice and early so you don't have to think about it. For this board, it's not really geared towards having heaps of storage, so 4TB drive, as I showed earlier, is the perfect size. Always remember to remove the plastic from the bottom of the heatsink, as it can reduce thermal performance here. But yeah, I just thought I would show this because some people forget to do this. An interesting fact about some M.2 drives is a lot of them don't have any modules on the back, so you won't see much difference when you don't remove the plastic on the back, but this drive does have chips on the back, and with these new slots they have clips. I'm only using a screwdriver here because I don't want my fat fingers to get in the way so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. The left screw has a little indent on the back of the heatsink and it kind of lines it up perfectly, so it's very hard to mess up the heatsink on this motherboard, and you'll find that a lot of motherboards are doing this now and it's easy to orient that heatsink. For many coolers, especially with AM4 and AM5, you will retain that factory mounting bracket. You typically see this more with liquid coolers, but I have to remove it here for the big Noctua cooler that I'm using. It's 4 screws to remove the factory mounting brackets, and I'm putting in the spaces that are required for this Noctua cooler. Typically, I like to finger tighten stuff in just so it doesn't go flying around all over the place as I'm trying to install a cooler, and then I'll come in with my screwdriver and tighten it all up just so it doesn't flap about when we move stuff around. Now, because I'm using a big air cooler, it's a better time now to install memory rather than going straight for the air cooler, because the cooler's heatsink is so massive that it will cover all of your RAM modules and it will make it a little bit difficult to install them. Also, clearance is a thing to be aware of with big air coolers too, but most of the time now, most RAM sizes are fine with air coolers. We've had enough time to figure all this out over the last however many years. Next up is thermal paste application. This one is always up for debate, and there's no right or wrong way to do this. The pattern isn't really that important. The trick with thermal paste is too much is fine, too little is a problem. So just about right is right. I hope this all makes sense to you. Now, fastening the cooler after mounting all those brackets up properly is pretty easy. I kind of put this on a little bit of an angle just so I can feel the thread of the cooler grabbing, and then I'll go in and tighten them up, but I don't tighten them up all the way. So let's say, for instance, the top screw that I'm doing right now, I'll do it up a little bit just to grab the thread, and then I'll come in and do the bottom one, because what can happen is if you tighten up the top screw, you're not going to be able to push down and put the bottom screw in. I hope this is all making sense to you guys. The seasoned PC builders, you guys know all of this stuff already, so you're not hearing anything new, but for people who may be watching the channel who aren't as experienced as the other people watching the channel, these are just handy little tips to keep in mind. With this cooler in particular as well, the fan is mounted in the center core between the two fin stacks. Just slide it in, and it has some clips, and you can just clip that fan into place. It's best practice to push the fan down as far as possible, especially because we're using that Dancase A3 MATX. The clearance for this cooler is the maximum air cooler clearance for the case full stop, so even 1 millimeter could put us into a little bit of trouble here. But as you'll see, not every single detail here case can be a problem, so it's always best practice from my experience to do this beforehand. It's just going to make your life a lot easier later. I typically mount it on the lowest position as well, and then I can come back and adjust it if I need to later, especially if you're installing a liquid cooler at the top, which we're not doing in this, but just if you were to do that, it allows you to get a little bit of extra clearance in case the radiator and fans together are quite thick. I would typically put the motherboard in at this point just so we can see how everything fits, and most of the time the motherboard won't come out again, and you'll see what happens with this build. It's a very tight case. Even though it is large, the graphics card does make it a little bit challenging. For the power supply here, I wanted to use this new Edge power supply because from just visually inspecting the power supply, I figured that this would work the best with the cable setup on this. Now, here's where this is a bit up to debate because of the GPU we're using. You can put this in the topmost position and it does fit up there. You'll see that in this clip here, I did put it as high as it could go, but in the final build, I did drop it to the second hole, not the one right at the top. And the thing I like about this power supply, as mentioned, is I'd already run all the power cables at this point, and I wanted an easy way to unplug them, and this Edge connector is just so cool. And I know that this is designed for dual chamber cases, but even for non-dual chamber cases like the A3 MATX, this is really cool. I also like that all the cables that come with this power supply are pre-sleeved and they feel like a custom cable kit from Cable Mod. The other interesting thing about this, I spoke to Leon Lee about pricing for this power supply.
Traveling to Havana.
Oh shit.
One small step at a time.
No one rests until this is done.
Hello.
After the trigger pull lies a blissful eternity. Until the shot connects.
Okay, Juno. You have all the tools you need.
Hello.
Be careful!
Forgiveness, forgiving us.
5, 4, 3,
I'll find my own path.
1. Attack commencing. Imposter escort the payload.
My gift to you.
Targeting hostile. Positioning healing.
Over here.
What's up?
Thank you.
I'm here.
Not good.
Help me move the payload.
Gotcha!
Ah, damn it. Jeff Dyson. Careful, we're outnumbered.
Tanam.
Let us punish them. Over there.
Winston reporting.
Time to try again.
Why has the payload stopped?
Sniper.
Let me balance you out.
Fire an enemy.
Who's up?
Hello.
How far was that? Let the Kitsune guide you! More daijoubu. Огонь по готовности! I'm on fire! Excavation initiated! It takes two.
Greetings. Echo here.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
That was interesting.
Hi there.
Got us outnumbered. Keep that in mind. Back.
I'm on fire!
60 seconds.
The payload is not moving.
Daijoubu. I'm grateful.
Hello.
Jeff Dyson.
Stay in the way. Payload coming through. Outnumbered. Surprise!
30 seconds remaining.
I've got you.
Hey there.
私がついてる。I'm with you. Feels like sunlight, huh?
10 seconds.
Don't let up. We don't have much time.
I've got you in my sights.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Overtime.
Огонь по готовности.
Enemy eliminated. In no shape.
I need temper.
Okay, I learned from that.
Scaling up.
Excavation initiation.
Into the
Satellite sector.
Complete. Score 0-0. Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
I'll find my own path.
Hi there. Look, what beautiful weather. Oh, did I bring some cream?
Hey,
Hello there.
style.
The payload
payload.
Wherever they hide, we will dig them out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Dust storm.
Over there.
Judge Tyson.
The enemy team is pushing the payload.
Hostile here.
Over there.
Like a gentle rain. Come on.
The payload is approaching its destination.
Hey. Be healed.
Into the iris.
Blocking satellite vector. Excavation initiation.
Defeat.
Interesting.
Supply, it's the same as any other power supply, so you're not really paying a premium for this interesting power supply design and for a full set of sleeved cables. The other thing is the 12 watt high power cable is also sleeved, which is something that we don't always see in these power supplies. Here's where we begin to run into trouble. Now, I was thinking, hey, you know what, I could just feed the graphics card in through the front, I could remove the power supply, but the smart people out there would have seen this well before me. The cooler is just too massive. Like, it doesn't physically go underneath, and there's no way to remove the bottom of the case, which would have been very, very cool. So what I had to do here is something that I didn't really want to do, and I did gloss over filming a bit of this, but I had to remove that huge knock to a cooler so we could get the GPU in place. And you'll see that the clearance between the heatsink and the cooler is so freaking tight. But luckily, as you see in here, we got that massive 4090 in there, and it wasn't an issue at all. There's also a little support bracket that comes with the case that I used, and I'm not sure if I showed that, but yeah, it's there. For cable management here, you can see that I didn't go crazy. I used one zip tie to hold some of the EPS power cables to the edge of the motherboard, but really, like, you're not going to see this, so I don't really care. Something that is a little bit unorthodox is mounting a single side fan for intake for both the cooler and the power supply. I'll explain this a little bit later because it will make a bit more sense to you then. The time's come. We've got to button the whole system up and put it back together to see if it works. And spoiler alert, this system works exactly how I wanted it to work, and to be honest, it looks really, really cool. The A3 M-ATX does have an optional glass side panel as well, and because of this side fan, you know that I'm not going to be using that, right? We're going to be using mesh. I typically have mesh side panels on all my cases. Now, I just prefer the look of it, and for thermal efficiency, it's just better. It can be louder, to be honest, but really not a big deal. This case is gorgeous, and I love the fact that can't see anything inside of it. You might be asking yourself, why have you got a side fan as intake on this case? And I probably already answered this in the video, but essentially with the layout of this case, there's no place to mount a fan at the front, obviously because the power supply is blocking it, and even if we did rotate the power supply, it still wouldn't be a thing. So we need at least one intake, and on the side is the next.
Welcome to Esperanza.
Best option. Now, that said, moving air at 90 degrees can be somewhat problematic, but not when it's this close to the intake for a cooler. I have thermally tested it and it is okay for now, and it will be okay because, to be honest, the 7800 X3D just does not get that hot. And if I'm being honest, the D15 is a bit of an overkill cooler for this
One
CPU.
small step at a time.
I like it to be quiet and a little bit
Follow my
overkill,
lead.
but I never
I'll make
like
sure
to
this
be
goes
behind the
smoothly.
scenes, right? I like quiet computers. The other thing is, this is good intake for the power supply. So all of the hot air for the power supply gets exhausted straight out in
Five,
front, out the
4,
top of
3, 2, 1. Objective locks in 30 seconds.
Soldier 76 reporting for duty.
I'm ready for anything. Engaging enemy forces.
Does this help? You are too kind. Hovering out.
Escorting the robot. Let's move.
Targeting hostile.
Clear out.
I will fix that.
Eyes on the target.
We're ahead. For now.
They outnumber us.
Watch your six.
Enemy has a robot. Not for long.
That one's confirmed. Come get healed.
Stay
They're pushing
calm,
ahead.
Juno.
Take them out.
You can do this. Let me help. Over there.
Robot is on the move.
I am going in.
I'm on fire.
Maximum velocity.
Next time, think twice.
For you.
Pushing the barricade. I need their shot. It's go time. Guardigo with
Let's increase our pace. Watch yourself.
Talk to your visor activated.
We need that robot back. Fire at will.
Take this.
I must not forget to breathe. I am breathing.
Over here.
Nanoboost administered.
Helden sterben nicht. I will assist. Dispatching care. Come on, everyone. Welcome to orbit.
Can I get some healing?
I'll target them. I will help you.
Won't belong here.
I am on fire. Accompanying the robot. Help me. Help incoming.
Watch here.
Thank you for assisting.
Keep an eye out.
Let's increase our pace. I see you.
Search and rescue.
Dispatching care.
I'm under attack. Come on now.
I will help you.
Tactical visor activated.
It's go time. Helden sterben nicht.
The robot is pushing the barricade.
Recharging.
We are outnumbered.
Forward spawn activated.
Behind you. Let's increase our pace. We must reclaim the robot.
I am fire.
Be careful.
Eyes on a target.
Inbound with cargo.
Watch yourself. Welcome to orbit. I am on fire.
Moving along now. Over there.
Thank you. Hyper ring out.
Aguantando.
I need healing.
Nanoboost administered. Keep an eye out. At will. Enemy in sight.
Wounds. Not again. Fall back. Fall back. Fall back. Come to me. Fall back.
ازيك؟ أهلا.
Over here.
It's go time.
Hyper ring deployed.
Your neon awaited.
Mission design at work.
Injury detected. Come on, everyone. Watch yourself.
Forward spawn activated.
This will take time.
Ay.
Do something. Maximum velocity.
Rescue that robot.
You are too kind. Addressing your injuries.
Targeting hostile. Be restored.
2 minutes remaining.
Over here.
I see you.
Who's next?
Forward spawn.
Oh, thank
We need to put a
goodness.
stop to their push.
Hyper ring deployed.
I wanted you.
Огонь по готовности.
Pulsar's out.
Helden sterben nicht.
No one can withstand me.
Eyes on a target.
Through here.
Nanoboost is ready. Get in there, and I'll get you.
Fall back.
60 seconds remaining.
Fall back.
The robot is ours. Let's go. My ultimate is ready. Enemy in sight.
Hyper ring out. For you.
Don't let them take the robot.
Keep an eye out.
ได้นะ
The case. Now, the keen eye out there would have also noticed that I didn't put any fans on the top as exhaust. Well, that is by design. What I found over my many years of building PCs is that if you put an exhaust or multiple exhaust fans at the top of the case with an air cooler, you're actually drawing air away from the air cooler and the air isn't quite as fresh, and the temperatures and the ambient temperatures in the system will be higher. So I would suggest having no fans and having a single exhaust and a single intake is better than having 3 exhausts out the top with a single intake. Hope that makes sense. It's all to do with internal pressure as well. Although it could be argued that this case is a mesh case, but that being said, with that side intake fan and the side being mesh, it is the perfect combination for airflow. It works really, really well. Now, next thing is, why didn't I decide to put fans at the bottom of the case underneath the graphics card? Couple reasons. The bottom of the A4 MATX is so open, so there's really no point. There's nothing obstructing the fans on the GPU as it is, so we're not really having an issue with that whatsoever. Not only that, it's a mesh side panel, so even if it didn't have fans at the bottom, it's still drawing air in from the side and the bottom of the case. So there is that too. One thing that I found with this build that was a little bit unexpected, as you probably saw already, was the fact that I had to take the CPU cooler off to put the GPU in. I wasn't expecting that. I kind of thought that this may be something that we'd have to come to, but yeah, overall, not really a big deal. As well as that, the clearance between the bottom of the D15 and this graphics card is, I'm going to say, probably 0.5 millimeter, if that. It's not touching, but it is very, very close. So keep that in mind too. And the only downside to that really is the back of these 4090s get quite warm, and we are transferring a little bit of that heat to the CPU cooler. But again, 7800X3D is quite an efficient CPU, and it doesn't heat up the CPU too much. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this bit of a different build video today. This is really fun for me because this is a PC I get to use for gaming.
Back.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower.
Nowadays, we're having incredibly
One small step at a time.
and up to 8.14
I cannot help but wonder how our base lost contact with Liu Cheng.
But those were only raw stats. Illegally brutal raw stats given, but raw
We should
stats
begin.
nonetheless.
keep on stronger together than your parents' merit. Or
5, 4, 3,
Let's increase our pace.
1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Party started. For you. Hyperwing deployed. I have destroyed asteroids larger than you. Hack complete. Got you later. Fall back. Take off.
Objective is in my hands.
Gila, nag-wait lang.
Sniper, be ready.
Pa.
Inbound. Does this help? Hyperwing out.
We're losing the objective. Let's take it back.
Almost dispatched. I'm on fire. Feeling better? Let's increase our pace. I am capturing the objective. Dispatching care.
They've got us outnumbered.
We must accelerate.
They're on the objective. We should stop them, yeah?
Watch yourself.
I'm coming in hot.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Nano
Enemy
boost
discovered.
administered.
Allah, teammate. Welcome to Orbit. Looking satellite vector.
EMP activated. On the objective. What are you doing?
Amid discord, we will find tranquility. Fall back.
At your service.
Incoming!
Hiya. Hiya. Hi.
A temporary set.
Hi
Seizing the
I'll
objective.
find my own path.
Hiya.
Jesus Christ.
Hey.
What's up?
Hiya.
I've got you. I'm with you.
Allah, teammate. Move to the objective. Hi. Hey.
ここよ。私が守る。
Here, take this.
What's up?
Hi there.
The breeze brings relief.
Blocking satellite vector.
Team kill. First round lost. Score 0-1.
Our mission awaits us.
Watch your flanks. They might try something.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Stands with ya. Focus, and we might get out alive.
The enemy is here.
My gift to you.
Check the grit out of your knickers and move!
Restoring balance.
The objective is now active.
Soothing your wounds.
I owe you one. Let's find out!
Draw strength from nature.
By the dragon.
Carried on the wind.
Let the dragon consume you!
Allah till men!
What's up?
Rally to me!
Okay, I learned from that.
Come on now!
Locking satellite vector!
Let's take him to the wasteland!
Done playing around.
The enemy desires a battle.
Soothing your wounds.
I need healing.
I owe you one.
Let the Kitsune guide you. Positioning.
The dragon becomes me.
Flames from above.
Climbing the objective. Get over here.
No one can stop me!
The enemy is here.
木漏れ日のごとく。What's up?
It's Halloween.
Soothing your wounds.
Experience tranquility.
The queen!
I've got you. Hey.
Eyes on the bad guys.
My coals are red.
そんなもんじゃないでしょ、島田兄弟。
Come on, mate. Team kill. Round 2, 1. Score 1-1.
My memories from before the awakening are blurry, like a fading dream. But I do remember some things.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
To be heard.
I'll find my own path.
Our destiny is not preordained.
Carried on the wind. Let's give it to him.
The enemy outnumbers us.
I'm here.
You have my faith.
The objective is now.
Let us clear them off field
Assistance would be appreciated.
Smoke him out of there. Hey. Find peace.
I am restored.
Hey.
Yo.
We've got this. Under my protection. Hey, big guy. Let's get him. Like a gentle rain. What's up?私がついてる。Saving your wounds. I'm with you. Let the Kitsune guide you. What's up? Carried on the wind. I'm on fire. Hey. Be healed.
I am restored.
Defeat. Play of the game.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
By just daisy chaining one to the other one using that double daisy chain cable. And that is really cool because it doesn't force you into some, let's say, random block where the manufacturer has decided all you can do is 2 + 1 or just like a triple block, remember Corsair, you are free to do whatever you want, and I believe that is really cool. But, and that's an important part, with a single box of these, you will only start a single chain coming from the controller. By default, you will only get one cable featuring that male USB-C end, which is the only one that plugs into the controller. And yes, it took me ages to find out what this second female USB-C cable is for. It is to daisy chain a fan to an ARGB strip. God, that was complicated. But that doesn't really change anything, because there are enough daisy chain cables so that you can still connect all of the fans separate from each other or in separate spots. Nobody is stopping you. And by the way, you can also use the daisy chain cable to daisy chain the daisy chain cables. Just a fun fact. But let's maybe backtrack a bit here, because I think I just skipped over a whole bunch of stuff here. To get that Nexus portal going, we need a 6-pin PCIe for power, and yes, you need it, because that thing can draw a maximum of 180 watts of cooling power and ARGB strips. 180! And a older 2.0 internal header for communication. And before you think you could force your own PWM curve onto this 4-pin PWM header is not for motherboard control. It is actually the very opposite. It is meant to be connected, if needed, to your motherboard CPU fan header. And the only thing it will do is tell it to shut the hell up, because the thick boys are taking care of it now. That's really all. In the event that you are planning to connect additional regular 4-pin PWM cables to the Nexus portal, we got this additional cable. Pleasure here. This can go on the right side of the connector, right next to the main wire harness, which, yeah, I have no clue. But use the thermal sensor that you can hook up to the controller immediately, or use the ones on the fans, because each of the backside fans, the ones that are pulling air through, and then have the whole thing react to that temperature. Basically setting up a system where the fans will spin slower until the water in your whole loop is cooled down to a degree wherever you see fit. And that's like the coolest use case I can think of, and that would be exactly what I would use it for. Or you can just crank them up all the way and start beef with your neighbors. That's really your choice. Okay, with all of the Nexus stuff out of the way, let's talk about what you can do with these. We benchmark fans in two different ways. Once on our case simulator, a wooden box where we use two fans to recycle the air within and measure the results by looking at the CPU temperature underneath a passive Nokia P1. And for radiators, we blow through a 10 FPI 80mm thick radiator, and we measure the performance by calculating the water temperature above ambient. For both of these tests, we first measure the max performance, and then we slowly lower the fan speed whilst noting down the noise to create a noise to performance curve. Letting the FP12 run wild on our case simulator made the CPU stay at 42.1 degrees C. That's an interesting result. It's at the top of the chart, sure, but it's below a bunch of fans like the T30, Pro 4, iScale. Extra or Scythe Tornado, and I did not expect that, given they are all within a certain margin. About the noise. The FP12 and its 32mm thickness combined with the 3.
In today's video, we're going to cover some interesting fans that come with the magnet connect, that are quite easy daisy chainable, and that they look quite, I would say, clean, slick design with dash of RGB, and that is quite subtle, I would say, really subtle. These are Seasonic MagFlow ARGB 120mm PWM case fans that come in a triple box with loads of accessories when we're talking about cables, but not in terms of having too much cables inside your PC build. And I'm going to break it down to you, because the cables that you get inside are the cables that help you lose cables inside the case for better cable management. I know it's a bit confusing, but we'll get to that part quite shortly. So here it is. From one side we have the male connections, and on the other side we have the female connections, which, as you can see, you have two standoffs that are magnetically attached to the other fan, which has two magnetic indents inside. So this is how they connect. Quite straightforward, very easy, very simple, and you just need to push a bit when we're talking about the connection part, the actual connection part that transfers the PWM speeds and that transfers the addressable RGB lights. Since we're talking about MagFlow fans that this time have addressable RGB, I have to say this looks quite nice, I do have to say. Now, when we go and discuss the design of it, we have on each corner anti-vibration rubber pad, which you already know what that's for, and that's basically it. You only see one slight part of the cable running here, and that's all there is to it. We have a nice sticker, nice-ish I would say, because it does say Seasonic MagFlow, and then you have some specs, code name, voltages, amperes, and RPMs. Now, since I touched base with technical specifications, let's check those out as well. So the model number is SF12025MF for mounting the fan at the rear and on the radiator. Well, also if you decide to place it on front but you have limited space, just so you know. Then we have connections, the DC 12 volts for the RPMs and LED DC 5 volts. The rotational speed is from 600 to 2000. Acoustic noise at the maximum is 30.15 decibels. Maximum airflow is 49.47 CFM. Air pressure is 2.28 millimeters H2O at maximum. Mean time before failure 100,000 hours. We have fluid dynamic bearing, 3 years warranty. And when we go to the box content, you have 3 fans, 1 power cable, 1 PWM extension cable, 1 addressable RGB extension cable, 1 fan-to-fan cable, 12 screws, and of course 1 controller. So when I mentioned the box content and when I said loads of cables, you get 1 cable that connects, and it's basically the main cable that gives the signal to the fan. It connects to your fan, and then you have 1 addressable RGB heading out and 1 PWM cable heading out. This gives you an option to connect it directly to your motherboard, or you can connect it to the controller that you get. So here is the thing, the cable running from the fan is a bit shorter, I would say 10 centimeters, but you get 2 extension cables for the PWM and for the addressable RGB, around 45 centimeters to reroute the cables as you wish. But we have the controller, right? So if you desire to connect everything to the controller, which gives you 2 options, you can connect up to 3 addressable RGB connectors. The LEDs here are a bit irrelevant because the controller gets powered by SATA power and gives you an option to actually connect like 8. I connected 8 fans, you can go with 9 without any problems, but you get in each box you get 1 controller, which is great. And then you have a button on the side as well. Now you can adjust the addressable RGB here, which gives you an option. If you don't have addressable RGB on your motherboard, you can just simply use the controller, or you can connect the cable that runs out of the controller to your addressable RGB header on your motherboard and long press the button that usually is for the modes, then it will sync to your motherboard. This is quite straightforward and easy, I would say. Next thing, you also have an option to connect, and if I'm not mistaken, I saw that in their manual, you can connect the reset button from the case to the controller and adjust the lights over there on the reset button if you don't need a reset button. Of course, it's all up to you to decide after all. But the controller really does help out and gives you an option to control all the lights simultaneously without any problems. Now, when we're talking about daisy chaining these fans, of course, they're magnetically connected, they're really straightforward, you just push them together and that's all there is to it. Later, if you want to, for instance, daisy chain 2 sides, so top, front, or bottom power supply shroud and rear, you can do that with additional cable that comes inside this box. So it gives you an option to connect 2 sides of the case, fans, and run out with cables, one is addressable RGB and one is PWM. So it kind of simplifies everything and really does make it quite nice and easy. The connectors actually have
One
a
small
note on
step
it,
at
and
a time.
even though the magnetic part does connect
If you're going to
with the
die,
connector,
do it when I'm not
PWM
looking.
and the addressable RGB, you do have to push it a bit so that the pins go inside the connection. And
I
that's
feel faint.
basically all
Terran air
over
has
the
so little
connection.
oxygen.
Have you tried taking an altitude sickness pill?
Altitude sickness
Those are
pit.
a choking hazard.
4, 3, 2,
Light speed!
initial flashpoint. Get away from market.
All right, I am ready.
Stay near my rifle.
I will help you.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Dispatching care.
The objective is mine. I'll take the point.
Let's take off.
A blazing massacre.
Fall back. Through here. I see you.
Killing pylon out. There's one.
Support inbound.
Enemy here.
Let's increase our pace. I will assist.
Positioning healing pylon. Pylon broken.
Hey, I see one. Heyo.
Let's welcome to orbit. Addressing your injuries. I am blasting off.
Flashpoint smoothens.
Hyper ring out.
Don't be right back.
Feeling better?
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Dispatching care.
Flashpoint unlocked.
Hyper ring deployed.
I feel the burn. Well numbered.
Get them away from the point.
Oh, not again. We must take the object full back. Thank you. Supporting the fire at will.
Face the sunrise.
Double triple kill.
Take you all down.
I see you.
The objective in my hands.
Over there.
I was made for this. Positioning healing pylon.
Let me help. Let's take off. Power in North. Welcome to orbit.
Cutting out the dicta.
Recall the objective or face me.
There's one. Over here. Let's increase our pace. I see help incoming. Enemy here.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
I will assist.
Flashpoint unlocked.
Projectiles initiated. Welcome to Oregon. Огонь по готовности.
You're not taking this seriously. My ultimate is ready.
Speed. Fall back. There's one. Feeling better? Let's take time. Support inbound. Watch yourself. Fire blasting off. Let's increase our pace. I understand.
Enemy sighted. Clearing the area.
Over here. I am on fire.
Next, flashpoint. Paris.
Hyper ring out. Enemy here. Now we're in orbit.
Death.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Thank you.
Stay away.
Flashpoint unlocked.
Let me help.
Be alert.
Oh, not again.
I've got you in my sights.
Addressing your injuries. Watch yourself.
My ultimate is charging.
Welcome to orbit. Light speed. Fire at will. Loading out the dig gun.
It's high time.
We must accelerate. Help incoming. Please watch out for yourself.
That's the path you found?
Victory. Play of the game.
Okay. Shadow, my shadow, my shadow. Sharawasha.
We must accelerate. Help incoming. For you. Please watch out for yourself.
Subtle design, and not subtle, I would say minimalistic,
Subtle.
with quite nice addressable RGB. Now, of course, I'm going to use the Seasonics Synchro Q704 case for this presentation because, after all, it is just a presentation to show you guys how these fans can simplify your building process and cable management as well at the same time. And this way you can see that we have one MagFlow right here on the power supply shroud and one here at the rear. I managed to connect them quite easily and just reroute the cables at the back. This one is the main one and it has two connections. One is to daisy chain these two fans and the other one is heading out, basically giving the signal for the PWM and for the addressable RGB. When we talk about the top and the front, unfortunately in this scenario I couldn't connect it because when you use the AIO, the magnetic extrusion parts right here that are designed where the chips are sticking out.
Somebody call.
네, 지금부터 세븐 팀 족구 대회 시작하도록 할. 텐데요. 네, 맞습니다. 룰은 간단하게 3판 2선승제고요. 11점 내기입니다. 네. 여러분, 지금부터 인사하고 성공 정하고 이제 게임을 시작할 건데요.
악수 한번 할까?
악수 한번 하고.
또 예의죠?
네, 좋습니다.
경기를 하기 전 예의.
잠시만요. 우지영.
Olay TV Mobile.
별로 안 타시나 봐요.
족구 대회 시작하도록 할 텐데요.
네. 어떤 팀은 봐도 잘할 수 있어요.
용기나 헤딩.
부모님에 손 좀 넣고 해주세요.
알겠습니다.
못해. 머리가 목 근육에서 말 진짜 많다 조카한테.
넘겨. 자, 저기 아니었어.
어디서 볼 수 있죠? 그게 궁금해? 호씨가 알잖아. 맞아. 올레 TV 모바일에서 만나요.
귀에 동그랗게 생긴 얼굴형 뿔테 안경 어울리는 깜찍한 남자 웃을 때면 눈이 감겨 안 보이지만 아기 같은 미소를 가진 귀여운 남자
족구는 얘들아. 족구는 차는 경기가 아니야. 받는 경기야. 공이 왔다. 그럼 하늘 위로 올려주는 경기야. 그러니까 이게 철벽을 하면 안 되고 슬슬. 그러니까 현우 이 리듬이란 게 있어. 퉁빠이냐 나한테 요 정도로 떨어진다 이러면 애매하잖아. 그러면은 따당. 뭔지 알겠지? 퉁빠 정수리보다는 앞 누나. 그래서
댄서분께서 깨셨어요. 네. 다른 이러면서 일어나.
맞아 그런 적 있었죠. 성인이 되고 또 이렇게 네 19
이게 안 돌려져. 접시가 안 돌려져.
The plate sucks to tear though. So I can't turn it. 아니다 저 솔직히. 카메라 여기 있습니다. 감사합니다. 고생하셨습니다. 새해 복 많이 받으세요.
정말 달콤한 걸
안무 댄서분께서 깨셨어요. 네. 다른 이러면서 일어나.
맞아 그런 적 있었죠. 성인이 되고 또 이렇게 안녕하세요. 감독님 이렇게 또 좋네. 감사합니다. 감독님 안녕하세요. 셀피 안녕하세요. 네, 오랜만에 인사하는 것 같아. 공포 특집 때만 이렇게 인사하는 것 같아. 오늘 또 컨텐츠는 또 여름이면 다가오는 그런
One small step
여름에
at a time.
시원하게 공포심을 유발하는 그런 컨텐츠 아니겠습니까?
This one might get tricky.
아니 근데 보통
Can
저희가
I count on
공포
you
특집
to
할
watch my
때마다
back?
뭔가 스토리가 있잖아요.
course.
네네. 아니 막 어떤
You know I
공포
can
분들이
rock.
뛰어다니면서 막 죽여.
You've told me about your family. I'm sure that's a compliment.
Take care of each other out there.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Stop them from moving the payload! Feeling better? Injury detected! Does this help? interesting. Let's take off. Let me help. Look and settle infected. Power in orbit.
Step right.
Consider yourself cratered. Stop them from moving the payload. Ministering aid.
There's one.
Feeling better? Let's take off. Pulsar's out.
It's time.
Hyperwing deployed.
Seconds remaining.
Engine detected.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Maximum velocity. We must accelerate. Viva online. I will fix that. Boosting your damage. Let me see what I can do.
The enemy is here.
My servants never die.
Light speed. Welcome to orbit. Lock in satellite vector.
It's time.
Excavation initiation. Blasting off. Enemy here. I see an enemy. Right on target. Support inbound.
Zara.
There's one.
Understood.
Enemy discovered.
I burn like the dawn.
I will assist. Enemy here. Get them their medicine. Come on, everyone. Ministering aid. My duty is being done. We will not let you down. Watch here. Help incoming.
My servants never die.
Does this help? Skill issue. Now they're defeated. Come to me, fall back.
30 seconds remaining.
We're almost there. We must accelerate.
The dragon becomes me.
Welcome to orbit. Pretty hot. I am supporting a 2 equals 0.
It's time.
10
Let's just a bit longer. Activating self-destruct sequence. Come here.
Огонь по готовности.
Your carrier here.
Excavation initiation.
Let's.
I must not panic. I am fine. I will help you. Hyper ring out. Pulsar's dispatch. I see you. You're outnumbered.
Team kill.
Can I really do this? No, I must not think like that.
I am restored.
Enemies, time to fight. 60 seconds remaining.
I will assist.
My servants never die.
You are too kind.
It's happening.
We can do this. Tightening your capabilities.
10 seconds remaining.
We just need to hold out a little time.
Well done to orbit.
Excavation initiation.
Nerf this.
Ah.
The payload is approaching its destination. Round 1 complete.
I'll find my own path.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
One small step at a time. Do not worry. I am an expert at navigating dust storms.
Things were a lot simpler when I was robbing banks with the Deadlock gang.
You're hard to keep a scope on, Genji. Always so unpredictable.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't be. It keeps me sharp.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Escort the payload.
Ministering aid.
Bad guys.
I will help you.
I am healed.
Hyper ring deployed.
Boleh.
Enemy detected. Turret ahead. Use caution.
Left one.
Help incoming! I will assist!
Turret ahead. Use caution. Barrier has fallen.
Let's increase our pace!
Nano boost administered.
Unstoppable.
Can I really do this? No, I must not think like that.
The payload
I am
Accelerate.
unbreakable.
Enemy spotted.
Accompany the payload. Watch yourself.
Use caution. The universum sings for me.
I need healing.
In sight.
I will fix that.
Step right up.
Appreciate the support. وريهم قوتك.
Supporting at T equals 0. Feeling better? Let's increase our pace. I need better healing. Welcome to orbit. I will assist. Dispatching care. We must accelerate. I am blasting off.
Taking damage. Input amen.
Turret destroyed. Apology.
Enemy turret ahead.
Does this help? Maximum velocity! Team Mech!
You are of use to our cause.
I am on fire!
Fall back.
I will help you. Enemy discovered.
Eyes on a target. This we've got to pay.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Light speed! I'm escorting the payload. Enemy killed. Help me.
Teleporter taking it.
I will catch them. Barrier more. Turret destroyed. I am on fire. Does this help?
Enemy in sight.
We must accelerate. You are too kind. Injury detected.
Reality bends to my will.
Welcome to orbit. I am blasting off.
Ministry.
Better? I'm on fire. Let's take off.
Guerrero.
We're outnumbered.
Reaper here. Enemy turret ahead.
Why has the payload stopped?
Junkrat primed and ready. Lofty and solid. My duty is being done.
Support inbound. I could use some assistance. Beware. Through here. Enemy turret ahead.
I'm at the height of my performance.
The odds are against us. Incoming. Spotted a turret.
It's happening.
Enemy turret.
Light speed.
30 seconds remaining.
There is no more time. Seize victory now.
Dispatching care.
Spotted turret.
Be careful. Does this help? Let's take off. Welcome to orbit. I'm on fire.
Enemy turret ahead. Defeat. Play of the game.
전에 머리 올리는데 이건 오직 저희들끼리만 하는 거잖아요. 당연히 무섭지. 이거 어떻게 뭐 갈까요? 어쨌든 얘들아 우리가 뭉쳐 있으면 안 무서울 거야. 아 그러면 감독님들 다안 들어오시고 우리만 가는 거? 우리만 가는 거. 무서워. 우리만 가? 우리만 가요? 다 안 오시고? 뭐야? 재밌다. 근데 별거 없는데? 나 무서울 것 같은데 진짜. 아니 생각보다 밝아. 이거 진짜 패번. 그거 하면 안 돼? 그 어먹조동 중국어 버전. 무섭긴 하다 야 그래. 아직까지.
네 지금
1, 2, 3, 4 나의 행복은 어딨나요 그 누구도 대답해줄 수 없어 나의 우리 목소리로 어디서라도 부르자 정춘장가
다른 애들 키 어떻게 맞췄어?
1, 2, 3, 4
이렇게?
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 뱃소리가 울릴 때 겁이 나 심장이 먼저 놀라는 여름 숨 막히는 세상 속에 작은 것 하나에 잠깐 웃었다고 청춘장가
1, 2, 3, 4 오늘 집에 가는 길에 내게 수고했다고 마냥 쉽지 않았지만 나쁘지 않았다고 날 감싸준 포근한 이불 이 사소한 따뜻함에 또 내일을 기다리면서 잠들게 사무치게 아픈 말 한마디에 내가 더 싫어도 신경 쓰지 말자 청춘 장가 혼자 지내고 싶고 혼자 있긴 싫고 나도 날 모르겠어.
아름답게 불러야 될까요? 아니면 더 이렇게 좀 힘있게 부를까요?
꺼진 폰 화면 속에 비친 내 모습 보며 말할래. 어쩌다 보니 처음으로 마주하는 오늘이라서 사무치게 아픈 말 한마디에 내가 더 싫어도 신경 쓰지 말자. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
너무 래퍼 같긴 하다.
좀 약간 쿨하게 해보자.
알겠습니다.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 청춘 장가.
제가 힙팀 멤버 중 처음 녹음하는 건가요? 아 그럼 쿠평이 나한테 맞출 수밖에 없겠네. 오히려 좀.
I say it again, loving you. 어느 순간에도 yeah yeah oh I oh yeah 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 oh yeah 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 nothing better 너를 계속 알고 싶어 oh I 우리만 아는 언어로 주문 거네 우리만 아는 언어로 주문 거네
수고하셨습니다.
고생했어요. 너는 나의 맘 나는 너의 맘 다 알고 있는 모션 마음껏 표현하면
낫네.
여기 오션 뷰 매일 I will give it to you 어디 럭키야 should I 보해 어디 럭키야 should I 보해 고생했어요. 고생하셨습니다. 여기 오션 뷰 매일 I will give it to you oh yeah 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 oh yeah 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 nothing better 우리만 아는 언어로 주문 거네.
완전 좋다 이거. 이런 톤이 맞나?
아 이건 것 같아.
기쁘지는 서로의 바닷속에 그저 잠들고 싶어. 일렁이는 파도 같은 맘 말 안 해도 알 수 있어 난 oh yeah 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 oh yeah yeah yeah
왜 난가나
섬세한 너의 move 예민해지는 내 내 맘도 푸른색의 숲 그 안에 피어나는 춤 눈빛 안에서 움직여봐 서두르지 말고 keep that vibe 우리만의 숨결이 채워가면서 내려가는 멜로디 I said again loving you 너를 계속 알고 싶어 oh I 어디 럭키야 should I 보해
이걸로 넘어가겠습니다. 그러면은 파트 다 끝났습니다.
네,
끝났습니다.
끝났습니다.
번호나
걔할 일 없냐고 도저히 너처럼 못 살아
잘 들어.
봄행이 어쩐다고 내가 네 말을 듣겠냐고 그렇게 할 일 없냐고 도저히 너처럼 못 살아 뮤직 블라스트 창 다 깨버려 Love the name speaker 지붕 뚫어
아 네. 일단 여기까지. 아 괜찮네.
뮤직 블라스트 창 다 깨버려 Love the name speaker 지붕 뚫어 온실 효과 만드는 우리 실험 Trying to take a step please no photos
도저히 너처럼 못 살아만 두 개를 좀 더 하이로 제가 좀 답답한 느낌으로 쌓아도 돼요? 그 두 개만? 범윤이한테 환멸난 느낌으로. 오케이.
도저히 너처럼 못 살아. 도저히 너처럼 못 살아.
형. 안돼. 바로 끝나야지 좀.
웃기게 하기로 했어?
말이 닿는 대로 바로 나는 불티. 핫 뜨거 뜨거 핫 떡볶이. 할 수 있으면 우리처럼 해보든지.
라라라.
웃기게 하기로 했구나.
말이 닿는 대로 바로 나는 불티. 핫 뜨거 뜨거 핫 떡볶이. 할 수 있으면 우리처럼 해보든지.
아 이거를 세게 가야 될까? 그냥 또 애처럼 가야 될까가 고민이네.
아 세게 가야 될까 애처럼 갈까?
그러니까 내가 세게 해도 웃길 거고 애처럼 해도 웃길 거고.
겪어 왔어 난 풍파 이것도 웃기고.
겪어 왔어 난 풍파. 우리 막아봐 누가 뭐 이렇게 해야 되나?
뭐가 좋아?
겪어 왔어 난 풍파. 그래 이렇게 일단 해. 약간 그러니까
이걸
이걸
두 버전으로 녹음하기 힘들려나 형님?
아니 뭐 하면 하는데
하고 이제 그 멤버들의 반응을 보고 픽스를 가는 거지. 거기다 보내는 거지.
아 그래 일단은
형이 목이 좀 아플 것 같은데.
일단 그 센
걸로
걸로부터
가자.
한번 해볼까? 겪어 왔어 난 풍파. 우리 막아봐 누가 말했잖아 난 몬스터. 여기까지만 할게요. 목 아파. 우리 막아봐 누가 말했잖아 난 몬스터. 멋지기면 몰라. 목 터져. 이렇게 갈까? 말했잖아 난 몬스터. 멋지기면 몰라. 목 너무 아픈데?
안돼 해야 돼. 아 진짜 해야 돼. 형 날라리 무대 위에선 나도 못 말려요? 발음을 어떻게 하는 거야? 무대 위에선
암도 못 말려.
암도 못 말려. 무대 위에선 암도 못 말려. 난 날날이 날라다님.
이거 가자. 이거 살려. 이거 살려.
보컬팀 같이 있어야지 웃기게 나오는데. 애
겨.
이거 박자도 못 맞춰야 돼. 겪어 왔어 난 풍파. 우리 막아봐 누가 말했잖아 난 뷰티풀 몬스터.
뷰티풀 몬스터. 몰라.
뒤로 물러나 너. 우리는 에너지 다르거든. 아무도 못 말려. 난 날라다님.
좋은데요?
어떻게 해야 되지 얘는? 아이고야. 우린 하고 싶은 거 모두 다 하지. 어이 거기. 야구로지 우리 눈에 가시.
One small step
우린
at a
하고 싶은
time.
거 모두 다 하지. 우린
There's
하고
water
싶은 거 모두
everywhere.
다 하지.
Is that not a safety hazard?
야구로지 우리 눈에 가시. 우린 하고 싶은 거 모두 다 하지. 이렇게 하고 애들이 마음에 든다고 하는 걸.
라라리. 너무 제발 라라리. 대박 위교. 오케이.
5, 4,
응.
2, 1. Attack commence. Stun escort the payload.
I am ready. Hear my bell. You are too kind. Injury detected. Got one here. Hey,
Prepare yourself.
let's take off. I will help you.
Stand here. Pay attention.
Targeting you. Hold on. Welcome to orbit.
Meteor strike.
알았습니다. 바나나 뭐해? 오케이.
Power in orbit. Reporting at T equals 0.
I see one.
Oh no. Feeling better?
Enemy seen.
Come on, everyone!
Moira by your side.
Stay calm, Juno. You can do this.
This is your warning. Meteor strike.
Thank you for assisting.
Now beast.
I will pretend that did not happen. I will help you.
A taste of poison.
The dragon becomes
Welcome to orbit. Bring the point. Pulsar's dispatched. Feeling better?
Totally feel alive. Take
若敵を食らう
With the payload. Welcome in.
I am done for.
I will
No,
not
wait.
leave a broken
I'm
world
still
behind.
here.
Convene at the payload.
no darkness. I'm under attack.
شكله مؤلم.
She's gonna blow. Do something. Careful, we're outnumbered. 30 seconds remaining.
لسه قدامي كتير.
Meteor strike.
Surrender to my will. 10 seconds.
Close your eyes and move the payload.
I offer something more. Help me.
Opening fortified.
Overtime.
1-0. Switching sides.
They'll have some fight in me.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
I carry my burdens alone. Killing pile on the floor.
Take care of each other out there.
You're only my responsibility if you're close enough to me. This is real strength.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
I kill him by one out. Enemy here.
By the dragon.
Stay near my pylon.
Struck down. You can't hide.
Killing pylon deployed. Killing pylon out. We have to fall back. Come to me. Fall back. Positioning healing pylon. Pylon destroyed. Get away from me. Healing stream connected. When we with us better.
Confront me.
Heroes never die.
Meteor strike.
The payload is moving. Stop them.
Killing pylon deployed.
Do something.
Thank you. That helps. I was made for this.
Feel stronger?
Face the sunrise!
Over here. Stop the payload.
I won't fail again.
We're outnumbered. Boosting your damage.
Stay near my pylon.
Dynamite out. Get in there, Bob.
Killing pylon out. Feels better. Thanks. Keep it together.
Heroes never die.
Killing pylon deployed. Stay away. I am not going to watch you die.
Look at me go! They're moving the payload.
That's fun.
Defeat. Play of
of the game.
와가테키.
Parang luto pa nga.
로 더 디벨롭을 해보겠습니다. 애들이랑 좀 상의 좀 해야 될 것 같아요. 이거는.
My team with the free smoke. My team with the free smoke. My team with the free smoke. 전 세계를 김포. 전 세계 to 김포. 물론처럼 free throw. My team with the free smoke. 전 세계를 김포. 바다 위 calypso. 물론처럼 free throw. My team with the free smoke. 전 세계 to 김포. 바다 위 calypso. Free throw. Free smoke. Kimpo. Calypso.
이거는 원곡 가도 되겠다. 하나 더 해볼게.
Free throw. Calypso.
이거는 원곡 가도 되겠다. 하나 더 해볼게요.
Okay. Free throw. Free smoke. Kimpo. Calypso.
좋습니다.
좋습니다.
아이고야. 어떻게 해야 가야지 이거? 현재 상태 빅모드 덤빈 다음에 내 대답은 고 어쩌고 저쩌고 또 떠들썩 해도 태도는 꽂아도 주머니에 손 발대에 가는 맘머니에 닥돼 넘치는 침을 마이크에 각퇴 시뻘 또 집작다리 자세 집은 재료 겸손하게 들어 박수 갈채 요 일단 전 끝. 일단 한번 해볼게. 화이팅 화이팅.
오케이 하이톤 어림없지 나 날라리 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 어림없지 나 날라리 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 어림없지 나 날라리 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 어림없지 날라리
힘들어.
날라리 날라리
좀 과한 느낌이 있으니까 일단 킥 해두고
요거 앞에 맨 처음 했던 거를 조금 정리해서 다시 해볼까 마지막으로.
하이톤 어림없지 난 날라리 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 어림없지 난 날라리 야 날라리 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 날라리
이게 더 웃긴 것 같은데?
야 이거 레전드인데?
나 랩을 하고 싶은데 아쉽네.
어림없지 난 날라리 어림없지 난 날라리
하나 더 할게요.
어림없지 난 날라리 어림없지 난 날라리
그러니까 최대한 저는 민규 톤을 좀 따라 맞춰보는 걸 좀 해보겠습니다. Look at me, yeah. Bounce with me, yeah. 느낌은 오면 뻔한 날라리 이번 전 세계 팬자 LV. Boom, 83미분 pay. 충분히 배부르면 저 100p. SBT can't stop it. 지구 번쩍어라는 발자취. 랩은 열심히 하고 아마 boom, 빠 여기만 좀 세게 더빙을 좀 몇 개 치는 게 좋습니다. Look at me, yeah. Bounce with me, yeah. 느낌은 오면 뻔한 날라리 이번 전 세계 팬자 LV. Boom, 83분 pay. 충분히 배부르면 저 100p. SBT can't stop it. 지구 번쩍어라는 발자취. Look at me. Bounce with me. 날라리 LV. Boom, 83분 pay. 1차 100p. SBT can't stop it. 지구 번쩍어라는 발자취. 봄 83일 페이 충분히 배부르면 저 백피 SVT can't stop it 지구본 초월하는 발자취 전세기는 못 사로 그 계산을 할게요. 애들이 전세기 사달라고 계속 드립 치는데 그래서 전세기는 못 사 이걸로 말론처럼 free throw 마침 with the free smoke 전세기는 못 사 바다 위 calypso free throw free smoke 못 사 calypso 이렇게 수고하셨습니다.
래퍼가
좀 약간 쿨하게 해보자.
알겠습니다. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 청춘장가
제가 힙팀 멤버 중 처음 녹음하는 건가요?
너는 나의 맘
너야 너의 맘
다 알고 있는 모션 마음껏 표현하며
오이 야야야 오이 야야야
One of the greatest of all time small form factor cases, and today we're gonna give it an update. Case M classic that I've been waiting for. AOM or Age of Mythology Retold, which is launching. You can't get this case new anymore, but it's always fun to see what you can do to refresh and still have. We're gonna start with this build. This is the Ncase M1 Classic, as it is known now, since been superseded by the M2 and the M1 Evo. But this case is still very good as long as your graphics card can fit within these dimensions, and the cooling capability in terms of the air cooling is not super different compared to the M2. The M2, of course, having a little bit more clearance for something like the Noctua D12L. But the cooler we're going to be using today is the Peerless Assassin Mini 120, which we did recently in the M2 build, and will be a great complement to this case as well. High speed in the series. The 9700X, I think it's a very good choice for a productivity slash. The GPU we're going to be using will have an extra drive, and there is still a rear slot on this board for future use if needed. Things I like about this board: the heat sinks are not obnoxiously tall, and all the headers are at the top for easy connection. This is not easy. A lot of board manufacturers don't do that because it's easier to lay out a board without the V. What we've got here is the Fantex 850 SFX. Pretty good unit. One thing nice about the M1 Classic is this little recess here in the front panel that you can tuck some cables away. T700, a little dial there, and we'll put the heatsink back on. This is a little bit tricky. So after you've booted up, set the slot to bifurcate, and I'll throw the BIOS setting up. I don't think it should stay with a fan. Go ahead and just use this header over here. The Silver Soul 135 was the one that you would use for kind of the 120mm tower that would fit in this case. It's a very good cooler too. Make sure we plug in our AC power cable here. Nice. Just slide it down here. And that's Max NFA 12x25 from Noctua. That'll slot in right next to here. That's gonna help the exhausting cooler. Let's touch this. And then itself. It's very enjoyable. I'm still learning it, still figuring it out. I still consider myself more of an Ryzen 7000 and 9000 has that iGPU. You might as well take advantage of it.
やっぱ付き合ってんのかな。
悔しいけどお似合いだよな。
確かにそれはそうだな。
さあ、ついに我々生徒会の正念場だ。皆の期待に応えて高速改正を勝ち取るぞ。
はい、犬神先輩。説得のための資料は完璧に揃えてあります。
世の中には常に注目を浴びるタイプの人たち。
今日もかっこいい。
やっぱ付き合ってんのかな。
悔しいけどお似合いだよな。
確かにそれはそうだな。
さあ、ついに我々生徒会の正念場だ。皆の期待に応えて高速改正を勝ち取るぞ。
はい、犬神先輩。説得のための資料は完璧に揃えてあります。
世の中には常に注目を浴びるタイプの人たちがいる。じゃあな、うさと。またな。ああ、また明日。僕は真逆だ。パッとしない、どこにでもいる高校生。たまにいつもと違うことが起きるとしても、こんなことくらいってわけ。頑張って大きくなれよ。気が向いたら恩返しとか来てもいいからね。なんて。でも心の中ではいつも求めてるんだ。月並みじゃない、現実とはかけ離れた人生ってやつを。ない。誰かに持ってかれちゃったんだな。ついてない。いやいや、ダメだろ。持ち主に悪いし、めんどくさいことになるのも嫌だし。ああ、魔法でも使えりゃいいのにな。しばらく待つか。やまねえ。
おや？君どうした？ひょっとすると傘がないのかな？
はい。
そうか。しかしもうすぐ完全下校時刻になることだし。
そうですよね。じゃあすぐ帰ります。
ああ、待ちたまえ。ずぶ濡れで帰らせるのは生徒会の保険に関わる。
なら先輩、俺の予備をうさとくんに貸しますよ。
なんだ和樹くん、知り合いか？
はい、クラスメイトです。
話したこと一度もないけど、僕の名前なんて知ってたんだ。
うさとくん、使ってくれ。
なんだ、意外といいやつじゃないか。龍泉和樹。ありがとう龍泉くん。
同じクラスなんだからもっと気安く呼んでくれよ。俺もうさと、あ、いやケン。
うさとでいいよ。そう呼ばれるの気に入ってるんだ。
わかった、うさと。
私もうさとくんと呼ばせてもらおう。いいかな、うさとくん。
構わないですけど。
じゃあウサとそこまで一緒に帰ろう。
そうだね。ここで会ったのも何かの縁だ。
突然の学校の人気者2人と下校イベント。学校中から嫉妬されちゃう。え？あ、いえ、なんでもないです。正直和樹ってもっととっつきね。
Conceal. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
From imperfection, we build a new world.
This is my favorite exercise. A test of force, inertia, and I've lost my train of thought.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Objective unlocks in 30 seconds.
You call it? Stay away from me. Feeling more powerful? System optimized.
Let's take off!
Over there! The threat emerges.
Adjusting turret.
Enemy vector calculated.
Objective unlocked.
The threat emerges.
Enemy over here!
Teleporter materialized.
Enemy vector calculated. The threat emerges.
Aligning sentry position. Teleporter manifested.
Enemy vector calculated.
State no proper pattern. Turret materialized.
You must be. An enemy appears. Enemy sighted.
Constructing
The
my
threat
teleporter.
emerges. An enemy appears.
Watch yourself. Our efforts yield progress. They broke my turret.
Here's my
Enemy vector
Distributing
calculated.
turrets. Behold my creation.
over here!
Over here!
Enemy vector
I'm at the height of my performance!
An enemy appears.
Adjusting turret placement.
Enemy vector calculated.
Evidence of my success.
Enemy appears.
My sentry was destroyed. My servants never die. Placing a turret here.
Robot is moving the barricade. Is that sensitive? Launched into Dragon emerges.
Which doesn't die.
An enemy appears.
They have taken the robot!
A chance to fall back. Stop them. I require assistance. Sentry in position. They broke my turret. The enemy Yahi Parambasta Victate!
An enemy appears. A dragon rages.
Behold my creation.
A threat emerges.
Raksha Pranali Samridit Karna. Feels strong. Perfect alignment. Turret materialized.
Enemy discovered.
An enemy appears.
Forward spawn
The barricade is moving. Keep its path clear. I have opened the path.
We must take back the robot.
Distributing turrets.
Hovering here.
Here's my ocean. Will I give it to
No path is completely certain.
Will I go?
My turret was demolished. Get them off me! The scouts, they jeer.
Oh, it's
Constructing my teleporter.
Moving the robot.
Turret materialized. I have opened the bar. Our fates are entwined.
Reaching the barrier.
They have disrupted my plan.
Forward spawn activated.
Aligning sentry position.
My satellite vector. Welcome to orbit.
Behold my exceptionality. Teleporter taking shape.
You are banged.
My turret. They have taken hold of the robot. Behold my creation.
Regista at your service.
Such a lack of imagination.
Let's move
I
on.
understand. Positioning turret increase.
Enemy vector calculated.
Yahi Parambasti Sahe. Supplies if the robot is in our possession. Move with it.
I see one.
Teleporter taking shape. Pivoting turrets.
We must stop them.
A threat emerges. An enemy appears. You will serve no longer. The robot is with us. Onward to the barricade.
Here to help.
Heading back to the barricade.
I leave this way.
Enemy over here.
The universe is singing to me.
My servants never die.
A threat
Good to
emerges.
work with capable allies. Forward spawn active.
And let's get this on the road. Neutralizing projectile.
Approaching the final
Enemy vector calculated. Assistance requested. Cosmically insignificant.
Watch out. Rally to me. Enemies there.
victory. Play of the game.
Barrier is nearly.
低い人かと思ってたよ。
マリウのブレス先生。怒ってる。でもそれだけじゃない。自分は敵だって認めてるのに相手にまるで認めてもらえてないみたいだって。
竜は誇り高い魔物だ。厄災の魔竜ともならば己の強さを疑わないはずだが、これではまる
で弱き者は小さき者は自分ではないか。
みたいですが、あれ多分服従の姿勢だと思う。
From imperfection, we build a new world.
Je sens que je vais bien m'amuser.
안녕.
Hello there.
Constructing my teleporter. Positioning turret.
Sometimes I'm not sure why I even bother. Hello there.
Heed the plan. Divergence leads to defeat.
Sometimes I'm not sure why I even bother.
हम सामंजस्य में हैं.
Damage intensified. 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Time to set our plan in motion.
Enemy spotted! Enemy spotted!
My sentry is offline. We are in harmony. Teleporter taking shape. Enemy turret ahead. Placing a turret here. I have opened the bomb. Enemy turret ahead. My sentry was destroyed. Raksha Pranali Sundadikta. Superbe. Adjusting turret placement. Teleporter materialized.
Enemy over here!
Wonderful. Quite an effective placement. Constructing my teleporter. Raksha Pranali Sundadikta. My turret was demolished. Aligning defense
I could
system.
use a hand.
Aglan?
Keep an eye out.
Rasta Kulgaya ahead. Nano beast administered. No one will mistake on my sight.
Enemy seen.
Eyes on the target.
Teleporter manifested. Supplying damage. Engage this enemy.
We're leading with it.
Onwards to victory.
My sentry was destroyed. Our fates are in flux.
Don't get caught. Enemy here.
Yahi Parambasta Viktahe. Enemy killed. Turret. I have opened the bar. They have disrupted my plan.
Double kill.
No wonder I can't retire. Prakash se Jivan.
Feeling more powerful.
Teleporter taking shape. My sentry is offline.
60 seconds.
Enemy over here.
Rasta Kulgaya ahead.
Over there.
Need to protect the objective. I am outstanding.
Activation initiation.
Hostile here.
Gotcha. Fully focused.
30 seconds remaining.
Over here.
Nano administered. Behold my exceptionality.
I'm just getting started.
They broke my turret.
10 seconds.
They are running out of time. Maintain your place. Distributing turret. Enemy in sight. I am outstanding.
Round 1. Complete.
Watch your surroundings.
Score 0-0. Switching sides. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
From imperfection, we build a new world. This is such a misuse of my technology.
This is such a misuse of my technology.
Stay close. I can't hear you if you stray.
Yogi Ocean View. I'll give
Wherever
it,
they hide,
I'll give
we
it
will
to
dig them
you.
out.
That I can love you. I will share
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Enemy contact.
I'm being attacked.
Raksha Pranali.
Whoops.
Join together.
I finish my projects. Rasta Kulgaya hai.
I'm on fire. What else is new?
I've slept once. Engaging the enemy.
On the objective. Ready for action.
Sentry in position. I am taking the objective. Is anyone coming? Teleporter manifested.
Victory.
aquí yo lloro todo.
If you want the short version of this video, the 4080 and the 4080 Super are so close in performance, you will not know which GPU is in your system. There's no meaningful performance difference product, but that is not what the 4080 Super is. It's basically a tie with the 4080 and it's lowering the price point. So in this video, we can look at how these GPUs perform in the latest games, and you can also think about, is it worth spending the extra money to get the 4090? I think I've talked enough. Let's go ahead and run through all of the benchmarks, and they can be interesting. Again, I'm testing out the latest path tracing modes with and without DLSS and without frame generation, with frame generation, all of that. Let's run the test and I'll give you a few more final thoughts at the end. We'll kick off testing with Alan Wake 2 and at 1440p high settings. There is no ultra preset.